Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, we're gonna engage this pretty sizable. Well, it's not actually that big in terms of number of ships. It's smaller than my own task force actually, but they do have 5 battleships of the San Giovanni Battista Piccolo class, including the lead ship, which has been refit in 1945, making it slower, going from 31.5 knots to 23.4 knots. The thickest armor is 17.9 inch. I don't know where that armor is placed, so it doesn't really tell me much, but the armor quality has jumped from 118% to plus 121%. So yeah, might be an even tougher nut to crack, but it's still only armed with 10 9.3 inch guns, which is okay, these are the Belfast cruisers, but most of my other heavy cruiser classes have guns bigger than that. Not to mention the 4 battleships I have with their 9 16-inch guns. So let's see how this goes. Alright. And we are already firing. Let's turn this way. My light cruisers, I've got 2 of them here. They can kind of just hang back for now. Heavy cruisers, you can just follow the Montana to begin with. Torpedo boats, go home. They are just here to protect the task force from submarines, which they have successfully done, seeing as the task force is here now and not on the bottom. The DDs, I want to do a an opening torpedo run, maybe, hopefully hitting something. Something took a very big hit from a 16-inch gun. Something else took a very big hit. Okay, something has already sank. I do believe that is their torpedo boat. Unlucky. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna target actually, let's do it this way. And just hope that the last ship in the line will eventually run into one of the torpedoes. Let's get those fish in the water. There we go. The fish is in the water. Now hopefully... Oh. Spoke too soon. I was about to say, hopefully the DDs won't eat too much fire while getting out. Gonna spread them all out. Where'd my cruisers go? Here are they. Okay. Oh wait, you are not in the division with the rest of the battleships. Let's fix that. And let's assign some targets. Target one each. And I do want you to be firing AP shells. Which you are. That's good. Here come the torpedoes. Oh, it's actually looking pretty good. At least we're in the right ballpark to score some torpedo hits here. Maybe not a whole lot. There we go, one torpedo hit. Scored 3 torpedo hits in total. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. The 16-inch guns are doing a very good job. Let's see, let's catch them in the act of firing. There we go. Because the Belfast class has not been on the thumbnail yet. How about this? I think that should kind of work. Montgomery and Langley following up behind. They're already starting to engage the enemy cruisers. We've not yet identified the battleships. One of these will be the new refit version. Which thankfully is slowing down the rest of the battleships because the refit is so much slower than the original design. Do these guys carry torpedoes? They do. They do. Let's do a little turn. Because one of them has torpedo range on me. One of the battleships already sinking. I'm assuming the refit has a lot better armor than the original design. Although the original was pretty well armored as well. Let's get rid of these pesky heavy cruisers. should not last long taking 16-inch battleship fire. See, there we go. You do have torpedoes. 18.9 kilometers. You had torpedoes, but I think they blew up. Marco Polo also has its torpedoes destroyed. And Marco Polo is about to go down. Went down. These enemy battleships are trying to leave me behind. I'm just gonna have to turn my line to pursue them. My heavy cruisers are all out of AP. Well, aside from the Vladivostok. Light cruisers still have ammo. What kind of armor did you have? 7.9. 7.7. I would have to get very close to pen them with my 7-inch guns. So let's just slap the heck out of those heavy cruisers with the battleships. And then take on the actual enemy battleships, which are now all identified. So that's the original design. 10.4 inches of armor. Most places. But not a lot of Citadel armor. That's the same. That's the same. That's the refit. It's got 7.9 inches of main belt armor. 6.7 and 7 for an aft belt, which is more reasonable. 8.8 main deck. It's got a much better Citadel armor, so it's a much better armor layout. But it's still only armed with the 9.3 inch guns. The original design has Coincidence 4 rangefinder. This has Stereoscopic 4, Citadel 4, British cemented armor, Citadel 4, Krupp cemented, Oil 1, gear turbines 2, Oil 2, diesel. So that's what the original looks like. And here's the refit. It looks very similar. San Giovanni Battista Piccolo class. Cordite SC Dunite. Cordite SC Shellite. Overall, while many things have been improved, don't think it's worth the drastic loss in speed over the original design. Top speed of 23 knots is just not really cutting it in 1952. auto shell selection. Don't waste your AP shells on this. Okay. Now, time to target the battleships. You're gonna take one each. And now you're gonna be firing AP. You're doing the zigzag thing. Why are you doing that? I'm withdrawing the cruisers. It's just kind of pointless. Let the heavy guns deal with this. Are you straightening out yet? They're scoring hits, so it's okay. And as soon as one of the ships, one of the enemy ships go down, one of my ships will be free to help out targeting something else. Yeah, you can go back to auto shell selection, because I think HE would be better for these guys that are running not quite far enough away that I can consistently score deck penetrations. Not with their 10.4 inches of main deck armor. Oh, Ohio suddenly started to decided to target something else. Okay, let's get our battle line a little bit closer again. Even if that means more wild maneuvers for Ohio and Montana. These are so close to death. One percent. 1%. .4%. There we go. One down. And very soon this will go down as well. Aeolo sinks. There we go. Only one left. Let's see, can we score main deck penetrations on this ship? potentially go through if it's a flat angle. But it's not an easy pen. But she's gonna sink now. Alright. 5 Italian battleships sunk. No losses on our side. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Torpedo, 1 torpedo hit. 1 torpedo hit. 1 torpedo hit. Yeah, 3 torpedo hits. So those were all my torpedo hits. No no overly eager Italian ships torpedoing their allies. That's fine. Alright, and there's also 2 convoy battles. But before that, let's take a look at the naval invasions. Just outside of the invasion circle. That's fine. What kind of fleet strength do they have left? Still 14 battleships and 6 battlecruisers. Well, that's quite an impressive force. Austria-Hungary, not quite so impressive, only 2 battleships. 10 battlecruisers though. Let's see, France, 9 battleships, 3 battlecruisers, 28 heavy cruisers. And Japan with 4 battleships and 1 battlecruiser. They're also at war with us now. Although no combat has been fought yet. That's probably gonna... generate next turn. Let's move out this task force. Florida and Texas. Florida man himself joins the battle, and here we're gonna invade Chile. $56,000 tons. That's not a lot. So it's gonna show up at one of these ports. Hard to tell which one. If I put it in the middle, it should be inside of the circle. What's the diameter of an invasion circle? Oops. Kind of hard to tell. I think it should be inside of it. Anyway, we got 2 convoy battles. A battlecruiser. And 2 battlecruisers. Lexington and Ireland. I think the Lexington is going to be the most effective here, being armed with the 16-inch guns. Let's do this. Alright. You two are gonna have to split up. DD. I might want to have you just deal with the transport. Lexington, you have your target. Ireland, you have your target. That, yeah, again, that's not a bad looking cruiser design. Mostly because I just like the sleek look of this hull. And it kind of looks cool with the front funnel being taller than the one in the back. Yeah, I'm really not opposed to this. Did you have torpedoes, though? You do. Lots of them. Ireland is opening up with both her secondaries and main guns. Okay. The transport just died. Thought I was gonna have to use the DD to take care of it, but along the line it just disappeared. We'll have to turn our task force here because I think there might be torpedoes in the water. And I know I will have a very hard time spotting them. I don't know, keep focusing the cruiser. I will have a very hard time actually seeing the torpedoes in the fog. Even if my ships are able to detect them. That's one heavy cruiser about to be dead. Yeah, these did not have a lot of armor, did they? Now just the enemy battlecruiser left. For now. But the Lexington has done a pretty good job killing it. Yeah. Yeah, mostly 16-inch damage. Oh yeah, it was the Ireland just slapping the everything out of the enemy transport before I could switch her back to targeting the cruiser. Which again, I think it just did not have a lot of armor. Alright, one more convoy battle. Here we go. Wales against a San Giovanni Battista Piccolo class battleship. Unless we can get the battleship with the torpedoes, I think we're just gonna have to ignore it. Because I don't think the 12-inch guns on the Wales is enough to deal with it. Alright. Los Angeles. Denver. You can just join in with the LA. I think. And the DDs, we're gonna need you to sink a battleship. Let's have you turn this way. Okay, you're just focusing on the transports. Don't worry about the transports. We can worry about the transports later. We can worry about the transports later. Of course, they're instantly focusing my my poor DDs. Because the AI just has an absolute hard-on for anything with torpedoes. 21 kilometers. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. Although, yeah, they're not gonna hit that battleship, it's already turning. Is it the secondaries to the convoy? My DDs got home. I wish it was an easy way to spot my own torpedoes. There's one. Yeah, Wales absolutely murdering the convoy with her 5-inch guns. Got a torpedo hit on a transport. Let's see, are we gonna... join our DDs back together again, apart from the 4512, which did take quite a hit. These two are in decent shape. Their torpedoes are almost reloaded. Well, not almost, it's quite a ways away. But if the gunfight drags on too long, might be able to finish her off with torps. LA, completely out of ammo, you can just go home. Denver, plenty of ammo because, well, she's never been in range of the enemy. Kind of the disadvantage of the Indianapolis class. Can we pen this guy with AP? Cause some flooding. Will probably not be easy. I think, yeah, they had 12 point something inches of armor. But was that only the main belt or the extended belt? No, it was 10.4 inches. I was thinking of the battlecruiser. No, it's, yeah, 10.4 on all the belts. And I've got... if we're at 17,000 meters, we can go through. So let's get a little bit closer. Let's get a little bit closer and go through that armor. You only have how much pen? Not much. I've got 14 inches of main belt. You cannot pen that at any range. But you can go through my extended belts. To chase this guy back towards my my DDs. Might have to. Denver is in range. Will Denver be able to cause an extensive fire kill? It's very hard to do in naval arms race, because the whole fire thing has been nerfed. But if there's one ship that can actually do it, it would be the Indianapolis class. That's a lot of fire aboard that ship, alright. My battlecruiser is at 17.9 kilometer range. Yeah, I think we might kill this. Got 54 fires raging. Battlecruiser is switching to HE now. Now you can actually pen. That's a pretty flat angle. Boom. Not bad. Another Italian battleships sent to the bottom. Alright, that's it for this turn. I got a bunch of ships out here. Not really doing that much. That's the America. And here's the Freedom and Liberty. Guess we can move these into the Mediterranean. Yeah, should be enough protection. Now, where's the French Navy hold up? Mostly in the Mediterranean. And I want to see if I can annoy the Austrians a little bit. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, they're trying to attack Crimea. Okay, so this task force is actually going into here. Well, this one will be engaging the Austrian Navy. And we might get some battles with the Japanese. So, with that all handled, these guys can just stay here and, I don't know, do something with the French. Yeah, with that handled, it's on to November. And somehow we're tensioning up with Spain. Whatever. Italian Admiral replaced. We're fighting to the end with France. Italy is attacking my my transports. They sank 3 of them. Ooh, and we are fighting the Japanese. USS New Haven, the New Haven class, going up against 2 destroyers, very fast ones, 44.4 knots. Once again, I could not make a DD that fast, not with the hulls I have available. Makigumo class, 1952. just shy of 4,000 tons. So let's see. Torpedo boat. You're gonna be absolutely useless here. You could just go home. New Haven will have a hard time catching up to those DDs if they try to run. But they are coming towards me. My main gun range is 17.9 kilometers. 16.1 with HE. So we're just gonna go straight at them. Let's take a look at them first. First of all, torpedo range. Only 14.5. So despite being Japanese DDs, they do not have oxygen torpedoes. They do have a lot of torpedoes though. Yeah, that's a slick looking torpedo spam DD. I'm just gonna sail in this direction for a little bit. Assume that now torpedoes are in the water, then turn. And then assume if they didn't launch while I was heading the other way, they probably launched now. Well, maybe. They don't have the best torpedo range. Is it possible they didn't launch at all? Come on, I just need a couple of hits. Slow you down. Question is 14 kilometers. That would be fast torpedoes. So they should be easy to spot, but hard to dodge once you actually spot them. There we go. One DD being basically dead in the water. Second one. You have not launched. You have not launched. Gas turbines. Gen 3 radar. Yeah, those are some pretty fast torpedoes. Yeah, fast. Maximum bulkheads. Now that we've actually identified them, don't have to worry that much about the torpedoes because I can see when they launch. And it should be dying now. Okay. Convoy time. That was pretty simple. But at least gave me some crucial information about the enemy DDs. They do not have very long-range torpedoes. Alright, let's just catch up to the transports. New Haven class. Also a pretty nice looking ship. Alright, let's see. Are we in range soon? There we go. Loading AP and the main guns are in range. Let's just make this a little bit cinematic. Well, the 4-inch guns are firing too. Well, let's just get this over with. And one left, the Hatakaze. And that's it. Perfect score for USS New Haven. And okay, here we go. All of the light ships. I wish I had more more cruisers for this. Maybe maybe a squadron of light cruisers. That would have been handy. Yeah, we're gonna do this next time. I still think I can win. Suprema class heavy cruiser. Weren't these supposed to be very, very uber fast? Or is that the refit I was thinking of? I know they had a heavy cruiser class with a top speed of 48 knots or something ridiculously crazy like that. These are still not slow though, 35 knots. And they refit their DDs in 1949, going from 39.9 knots to 33.9 knots. Basically ruining the best aspect of the class. Oh, that is sad. Why do you do that, AI? Why do you take a very good ship and just make it worse? The Daga 1951 torpedo boat, 24.7 knots. The original was going at 34 knots. And you could say, oh, but it's probably just supposed to be a submarine hunter. Yeah, but it's worse at that too. Only depth charge type 3 compared to depth charge type 6. Some very bad choices there, Italy. Anyway, we're gonna do this this next time. 17.5-inch guns are going to be quite the overkill at this. This is where the Ireland class battlecruisers would really be excellent. I don't think I have a single ship class in my fleet that would be better at this than the Ireland class with their fast-firing 12-inch guns. But this is what I have. The San Diegos with 11-inch guns, probably still very good at this. And the DDs, I think we're just gonna launch torpedoes at the start and send them the heck out. Or maybe not. Maybe they can hunt things down with their guns. We'll see. Next time. Goodbye. And take care. Oh, and by the way, there's a poll in my community thing on the channel where you can vote on which nation I'm gonna play as next. Currently, Russia is in the lead at 31%, closely followed by Italy at 29%. And then Britain and Austria-Hungary after that. So go make your voice heard. Goodbye and take care.